Hi, welcome back to another Catch Up With Me video. You guys, I have so much that I want to share, so we're going to jump right on in. Let me start with this week's planner layout. Super cute, to the point. As you know, this week, we're in the month of July, so I wanted to go ahead and, well, actually, 4th of July is Sunday. So I went on and did this week's layout in my red, white, and blue. And I've been sharing with you guys sticker books that I'm using. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you where those stickers, I know they came from Amazon, but I'm not sure because it wasn't a Happy Planner sticker book that they came from, but it was a pack of stickers. I'm just not sure what company it was. So please, charge it to my head, not my heart. Next, I am reading The Secret and loving it, you guys. I repurchased this on my Kindle app. And I'm so excited because I'm loving it. And I'm probably like the last person that's reading this book. I'm pretty sure everybody's read it now but me. And it's okay. I actually bought a hard copy when it first came out. I'm just not quite sure where it is at the moment because it's not on my bookshelf. But that's okay. It is what it is. I do have it now and I am reading it. I'm up to about page 20. And I'm loving it so far. I'm getting back into following the eating plan that's laid out in the Clean Eating book by Miss Toscarino, and this is the book. I've read this book, you guys, probably about 4 or 5 times, maybe my 5th or 6th time now that I'm going to be reading it because it's just an awesome book and I do want to get back into clean eating. So this week, that's what we'll be doing. Now, I need to go through my cabinets, the freezer, the refrigerator, all of that to see what I already have, because what I don't want to do is go out and purchase stuff that I already have here, because that's just a waste of money. So I'm working on that. But this week I am getting back into my clean eating, which, by the way, reminds me that my drink for today is I'm having apple juice. Now I know this looks like urine, and it just dawned on me as I held this cup up that that's what it looks like, but it is not. It is apple juice because I love me some apple juice. Okay. And oh, this was in my cup. So that's that. I am also, you guys, I am looking forward to recording my Christmas in July videos. I decided that I was going to. At first, I wasn't going to do it because I wasn't really feeling. That little voice said, "Michelle, yes, you are." So I'm going to be doing Christmas in July videos, and so the first one will go up this Thursday. And so every Thursday this month, I will be posting a Christmas in July video. So I have some great topics. Cannot wait to share them with you all. So don't forget to check back on Thursday for that. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, if you didn't already do so, please make sure you check out the random car conversations that I did last week and over this past weekend, as well as Friday's podcast. I'll put the link for those in the description box. Y'all, I want to tell you about a song that I just keep singing over and over and over and over again for these past few weeks, and I just can't stop singing it. It's a simple song. It doesn't have a whole lot of words to it, and it's called "He's Been Just That Good," and I have it on my Amazon music list, and I just love this song. And it's by Kirk Whalum. It features George Duke, Layla Hathaway, and Mr. John Stoddard. Y'all, when I tell you this song is just simple, but it's powerful. Doesn't have a whole lot of words to it. It simply just says, God's been so good. He's been just that good. And that just repeats throughout the song, but it's just so powerful, especially when you stop and think about how good God has been. Now, I don't know how good he's been to you, but I know how good he's been to me. And so I listen to this song several times throughout the course of the day. I listen to it when I wake up in the morning. I listen to it before I go to bed at night, and I listen to it on repeat. When I get in the car, like after doing this video, I need to have some errands to, actually I'm going to Trisha's house because we're going to go to Michael's, but I'm going to listen to it again, because once I get in the car, this song transfers over into my car and I can listen to it there, just like I talk on the phone through my car, listen to my music as well. And like I said, it's just a powerful song, and it simply just says, God's been so good. He's been just that good. Whoa, God's been so good. He's been just that good. Now, I ain't no singer, y'all. I am not a singer, but I'm going to tell you something. When you're singing to the glory of God, honey, he doesn't care what it sounds like. So it doesn't matter if it's not the best. And when I get in my truck, honey, let me tell y'all something. I really let it rip. I get just as loud as I can be. And I'm sure people probably look at me and go, what in the world is she doing? But it's all right. I'm singing about how good God has been to me. And I know he's been good to you all, but I have to sing about how good God has been to me on so many levels, so many areas of my life, not just directly, but indirectly. God has been so good. So I'm trying to tell y'all, if you don't have this song in your playlist, y'all need to get it because I love it. Moving on. So, I wanted to show you. So this, I love this notebook. I got this from Staples. It says, each day is a blank canvas. Go and make some markers. Y'all, I love this notebook right here. Again, I got it from Staples, and the back just has the little confetti on it. But I wanted to, so inside, let me just kind of show you real quick. So as you can see, inside, I have these various tabs with different things in it. Well, this is a Christmas planner template that I found, and I'm going to be uploading it to my selfie store. And this is what the front of it looks like, and I love it. I might do a walkthrough video, but I love it because you have a Christmas month planner. Y'all look at this calendar, super cute, where you can plan out your whole month for Christmas. And you even have a section for the day, Christmas Day planner. And then here's the Christmas week planner. And then you have the Christmas recipe list right here. And then you have the Christmas menu where you can break down your appetizers and snacks, drinks, sides, evening, main dishes. Don't forget. Y'all, this is super cute and to the point. Your Christmas meal prep goes on this side. And like I said, I will make this available in my selfie store so that you can download it and purchase it. Your baking timeline for those of you that are baking, so you'll know when to put stuff in. Here's your meal budget planner. How super cute is that? And then you have a meal expense tracker, so you can keep track of how much money you're spending, because y'all know during the holidays sometimes we can go a little crazy. And here's your Christmas shopping, where you can write down the store. Don't forget what it is that you want to buy and from what store. So that is super cute. You have your Christmas cards, so you keep track of who you need to send Christmas cards to. And your My Wish list is on the back of that. Your holiday budget. This is so important, because if not, you can go broke just like that buying stuff. So you have item, description, budget, and spent on here. And then you have gifts. What is this? Gifts, expense, recipient, gift item, and the amount that you spent on it. Again, it's a great way to track what you're spending. Here's your decorating plan. I like this. So the dining room, living room, kitchen, foyer, front porch, family room. And of course, if you needed to change any of these titles, you can do that for whatever area you want to decorate. On the back, you have Celebrate Christmas. And it says who I celebrated with this Christmas, how we celebrated, the best thing I feel blessed about this Christmas is, and the one thing that I'm grateful for this Christmas is, so you can keep track of that. And then here is a section for notes. And then on the back of that is your vision board. So whatever your Christmas vision board is, you can keep track of that. And like I said, this will be on my selfie store. I will let you guys know once that goes up. And so I'm excited about that. And here is, so I'm working on a dream journal. So I think this is going to be the cover. So far, this is what I've come up with. But I might change this. We'll see, because I need it to come all the way out to the edges. But essentially, all the pages are going to say my thoughts, what's happening today. So this is where you're going to write down your thoughts, and you can just keep track. It's like I said, it's a my thoughts journal, because it's a great place for you to write down your daily thoughts and keep everything in one place. Now this is, I can't remember how many pages this is, but it's a little thick. And I'm trying to decide how I want to bind this. So I'm still working on this, but once this is done, that will go in my selfie store as well. And then I am taking the Manifest Me map class with Miss Kim Coles, and it is a class she's teaching, and she started July the 2nd, and it runs through, June the 22nd, and it runs through July the 1st. And let me just show you her workbook. which is super cute. And we've done up to day 3. So you guys, this is super cute. And you can go on to Facebook and join the group. It is, like I said, it's the Manifest Map Me. If you type that in, it should take you to, her group. So that is that. Please be sure to check out my Instagram page, you guys, because sometimes I do random car conversations that I upload there, and I may not necessarily upload them to YouTube, but I always check that out. Or you can always check it out for daily inspiration. Now, unfortunately, because my day gets busy, I'm only doing an inspirational motivational post once a day, and that's in the morning. I might start to do something around midday and in the evening. I'll see, but it's just that I have so many other things going on right now. And then please be sure to check out my podcast, Elevator Talk with me, your coach, Michelle. The link for that will be in the description box. I will have the link for my Instagram page in the description box. Don't forget to schedule your 30-minute free consultation with me. That link will be in the description box to do that. And that is a time where you can sit and just talk with me. Tell me what's on your mind. If you need some help with trying to figure out something, we can go over that. Or if you just need somebody to listen to, honey, feel free to reach out and call me. I don't ever want you to think that nobody cares and nobody has time to listen to you, because I will make the time to listen. Do you all understand that? Because I truly care. I truly care. And so now, your scripture reference for the week is Numbers 23:19. And it simply says, God is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good? Ooh, y'all, that's powerful. When Adam and Eve were caught in their sin in the garden, they were ashamed. But instead of repenting, they tried to protect themselves by placing the blame somewhere else. Adam probably said Eve was the problem. Eve said it was Adam. They both blamed it on the snake. That's deep right there, y'all. So, was it her fault? Was it his fault? Or the snake's fault? Well, God punished all of them. And honestly, they were all responsible for the decisions that they made. Yes, Adam had Eve bite into that fruit, but he didn't have to do it because he knew what God had already told them. And he could have put his foot down and said, stop. You can eat of it if you want to, but I'm not doing it. And the snake was wrong for tempting both of them. That's deep right there, y'all. But we are quick to create excuses for ourselves because nobody likes to feel ashamed. Let's just keep it real. And this is human nature, not God's nature. But here's your takeaway. God is fully divine. He cannot lie. What God has spoken is truth, so we can trust that his promises will come to pass. Your word for this week is finish. And it's a verb, and it means to bring a task or activity to an end or complete. As a noun, it's an end or final part or stage of something. And so here are 5 steps to finish what you start. Number 1, make a decision that you will finish what you started. That is the first thing that you have to do. You've got to make a decision that you are going to finish what you've started. Number 2, create a plan. You must have a plan to succeed or you plan to fail. It's just like going from point A to point Z. How are you going to get from A to Z if you don't have a plan on how you're going to get there? Number 3, get up and get started. If you don't get up and get started, guess what? You can make all the plans you want to, but it's not going to manifest itself. Number 4, set realistic deadlines. I think too often we set deadlines for things that are just not realistic. And y'all know I've talked about this before, but I talked about losing weight. You cannot say, okay, I have 100 pounds to lose and I'm going to do it in, my phone is always ringing when I'm recording. I'm going to call my sister back. And I'm going to lose that 100 pounds in 30 days. That's just not realistic. Now, can you do it with a lot of these diet drinks and pills and things like that? You probably could. But is that really realistic? No, because chances are you're not going to keep it off. And then number 5, complete what you started. If you start something, I need you to complete it. Come hell or high water. Whether you feel like it or not, I need you to complete it. Yesterday's sermon topic was keep on pushing. pray until something happens. And the text comes from Matthew 7:7. So prayer is asking and receiving. It's talking to God as you make your requests known. God often taught his disciples about prayer, and he taught that lesson quite often. The word says mankind ought to always pray and do so without ceasing. Jesus prayed at the tomb of Lazarus. He prayed on the cross. He prayed He prayed at the Last Supper. He knew the power of prayer. Jesus taught that when we pray, we should start with our Father, which art in heaven. And then he moved to an advanced way of praying by telling us to ask, seek, and knock. However you pray, you must keep on praying. So no matter how you choose to pray, you need to keep on praying. Praying is consistent. You can't pray today and then be done with it. You've got to pray every day. I go to God and pray every day, and I said, all right, Lord, it's me again, standing in the need of prayer. You're probably getting sick and tired of hearing my voice, and that's all right too. But today, Lord, I'm praying for ABCXYZ, whatever it may be, but I pray without ceasing. I don't just say, okay, I prayed, I'm done, I'm going to sit back and wait for God to do his thing. No, you must pray all the time. So this text is teaching us to do the following. Number one, to keep on pushing, believing that God will answer. James 4:2 says, you have not. Why? Because you ask not. Keep in mind, we must have the right attitude when we pray. We must go to God as a child goes to his or her parents, knowing that they are in a greater position to provide for their needs than, and just like we have to go to God, we know he can provide for our needs more so than we can. So with the right attitude and belief, God will answer our prayers. Ask by saying, Lord, I need you. Or you can say, Lord, I have a need that only you can provide. And a lot of times that's how I start out my prayer. Lord, I have a need that only you can provide. But however you choose to do it with the right attitude. Don't go to God with, all right, God, look, here I am. I need you to do this for me. If you say you real, then make it happen. No, because that will not get you what you need. So you must go to God with the right attitude. And then number two, keep on pushing, believing that God will show you what to do. The word teaches us to seek, and we will find. When we aren't sure what God's will is for us, this is when we must seek to understand. When you aren't sure what to do, that's when you should seek God's will for you and for your life and or decisions. See, Paul wasn't sure as he went through his painful experience. Paul prayed 3 times for God to remove the thorn from his side, and 3 times God said no. He said, because my grace is sufficient for you. Or he might have said thee, but either way. So God answered him. He just needed to let Paul know that he was not going to remove that thorn. See, sometimes God won't remove that thing from your life, but he's going to show you how to deal with it and keep on moving. So when we are uncertain, we must seek God's will. We should never make decisions without talking to God to see what his will is for us. And let me say this. Sometimes we force decisions sometimes we force decisions, and while the piece may fit, the picture isn't right. It's off. Much like putting a puzzle together. So if you ever put a puzzle together and you try to stick a piece where it doesn't belong, if you shove it in there hard enough, you can probably get it to fit, but the picture's off. The picture makes no sense now because that piece does not go there. So I said all that to say, if you are one that prays about stuff and then you say, well, God, look, you ain't answered soon enough, I'm going to go ahead and make my own decision. You can force it, but it's probably not going to fit. And then you wonder why things didn't work out. And it doesn't matter what it is. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. Now keep in mind that we must ask for things according to God's will and not our will. So when I go to God in prayer, I say, Lord, if it is your will, I'm asking for, and then I just lay out what it is I'm asking for. But if it's not your will, oh God, let me know what it is that you would have for me. Because I understand that sometimes what I want, what wants, doesn't always line up. But I'm going to go with whatever God has in store for me. Okay? Keep in mind that we must, okay. Oh, so many people have done things that God didn't tell you to do. Can I get an amen right there? Y'all know what I'm talking about. How many times have you done things that God didn't tell you to do, and then it doesn't work out, and you're sitting there looking like, Lord have mercy, what have I gotten myself into? If I had just waited, Lord. If I had just listened to you, oh God. So stop putting the cart before the horse. Pray about it. Sit back and listen and just wait. I don't know why it is that we have a hard time with just waiting. Sometimes, not sometimes, you need to learn to just wait on the Lord, because if not, you will jump out there doing things that he didn't even tell you to do. Number 3, keep on pushing, believing God will open the door. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you. We must knock and wait. Knock again. And Pastor Watson talked about how you go to somebody's house and you knock. You don't just knock and walk on off. Well, the Amazon people might, UPS might, if they knock at all. But you knock and then you wait. If nobody answers you, knock again and you wait. And then you knock again and you wait some more. And you wait until somebody opens the door, because you know they're home. So you're going to wait until somebody opens the door. So don't quit your dreams. Knock and then wait on God, and don't give up. God commands us to knock and keep on knocking until he answers our prayers. Don't stop knocking and don't stop believing that God will answer your persistent requests. When a closed door is in front of you, don't give up. Keep knocking and wait. We're told to speak to our mountains until they are moved. Whatever you're facing in life, you can overcome it with prayer and believing. Keep pushing when times are hard and things look like they won't get better. Have a little talk with Jesus. Tell him all about your trouble. As you know, just a little talk with Jesus makes it all right. God will answer by and by. Just keep praying until something happens. I don't know who needed to hear that today, but I need you to keep praying until something happens. So here are the movies that I watched last week. I watched a movie called The Devil Below. It came out March the 5th, 2021. It is a horror mystery thriller on Netflix. There's an abandoned place nestled deep in the Appalachian country where underground coal miners have been ablaze for decades. I'm sorry, underground coal mines, not miners. The mines themselves have been on fire for decades. When a team of researchers try to find out how the fires started, they soon discover something more startling than the mystery that sent them there in the first place. They are not alone. And this movie stars Alicia Sands, Aiden Canto, and Will Patton. And then I saw a movie called Fatherhood. And if y'all haven't watched this movie, shame on you, because this movie is so good. It came out this year, and I want to say it came out this month if I'm not mistaken. It's a comedy drama on Netflix, and it's about a widowed new dad. I'm sorry, y'all, hold on one second, because I forgot to do something here. A widowed new dad copes with doubts, fears, heartache, and dirty diapers as he sets out to raise his daughter on his own. And this movie is actually inspired by a true story. And it stars Kevin Hart, Alfred Woodard, Little Ray Howard. I guess I'm saying that right. But this movie is so awesome. And in the beginning, we see Kevin Hart's character, his wife dies after giving birth to their daughter, and he's raising her by himself. And even when people told him he wasn't going to be able to do it, he hung in there and he did it anyway. And then I watched The Manchurian Candidate. Now, again, I'm probably the last person to have seen this movie. I'm pretty sure that everybody else has probably seen this movie but me, and it's all right. I finally have seen it. It came out July 30th of 2004. It's a drama, mystery, sci-fi, and it's on Netflix as well. So in the midst of the Gulf War, soldiers are kidnapped and brainwashed for sinister purposes. And this movie stars Denzel Washington, Liev Schreiber, Kimberly Elise, and Meryl Streep. It is a great movie. If you've never seen it, I suggest you go watch it. excuse me, don't forget to check out my selfie store. I'll have the link for that in the description box. If you are thinking about starting your own selfie store where you can share your digital products with others, be it free or for a fee, you can do so by using the link that I'm going to put in the description box, because you'll get a $15 discount by doing so. Please be sure to sign up for your membership at the COC University, and don't forget to check out what we're doing over at Circle of Champions. The website is, and you can get to the website from my website, www.michellesmakingithappen.com, or you can go to cocuniversity.com and do that. I promise you will not be disappointed. And we have another challenge coming up very, very soon, so you'll definitely want to go and check that out, because you have to register. Please also make sure that you're wearing your masks. Keep socially distancing yourself when you have to go out. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. And when you have to go out, y'all, please just be careful. I get it, we all have to go out at some point in time. I truly understand that, but I just want you guys to be careful, okay? That's all I have, you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to tap that bell, because I don't want you to miss out on anything. If this is not your first rodeo, welcome back. Thank you for giving me just a little bit of your time. You all know that I could not do what I do without each and every one of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you very, very much. And go out there, have a great week. Have an amazing week on purpose. And you know the drill, you know my spiel. I couldn't do what I do without each and every one of you. So I love you no matter what. And there's nothing that you can do about it. Nothing at all. Because I'm going to love you when you're going up. I'm going to love you when you're coming down. I'm going to love you when you're going in. I'm going to love you when you're coming out. But most importantly, I'm going to love you when nobody else even likes you. And you can always take that to the bank, because that's real. Until next time, take care.